Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
How we doing, Raven fans, tonight? Oh, man. That was... Let me check it. There we go. How we doing, Raven fans? Now you can hear me. The Ravery Sports Podcast here tonight. We are podcasting and we come to you tonight every time after a Ravens game, even after a loss. Not good. That's bad. That was concerning tonight. Worried if you didn't get exposed here. 38-30 Ravens losing to the Lions at home on Monday Night Football. Very rarely does Lamar lose a game on Monday night. This is usually his showcase here. And he was decent tonight, but it just wasn't the Ravens' night as well. We'll go ahead and go into all of that, obviously, here tonight. So let's go, before we do that, let's get business done. Genesis Notary Services here in Winchester, Virginia. If you know, you know. So definitely check that out as well. Genesis Notary Services in Winchester, Virginia. If you are looking for things here, Genesis Delivery Services. Let's talk about the flagship RaverySports.company.site. Also, too, we had links up to Fanatics. Definitely, especially on Twitter and Instagram, the Ravery Sports Twitter and Instagram. We're going to have links on Fanatics as well. So definitely check that out. feel free to go ahead and check out all the merchandise. Fanatic stuff is outstanding. That's top line stuff. If you want just the Ravens and the Orioles stuff, it's definitely on. It's definitely on the Ravery Sports site. So some of it is more vintage stuff, some older stuff on there as well. So great jerseys, hats, and all that other great stuff as well. See, Charles Harris, we are LegalShield.com. So that's also great as well. Definitely those of you people out here that are running a business like I am as well, especially a lot of you business owners. If you're looking to get employee benefits or anything like that, this is a great time of year. This is a time of year pretty soon. You're deciding that right now, employee benefits. Definitely give us a call, Legal Shield. We go ahead and help you with that. Part of the benefits package that you can give your employees is Legal Shield as well. So absolutely check that out as well. And Maryland men's basketball preview. This is going to be a Maryland season like no other as far as men's basketball. Whole new coaches, whole new group of players. We're going to go ahead, chop it up, see how the Terps do in the Big Ten. I think they're going to be decent, though. I think they're going to be decent. In spite of all the changes, I think they have a good shot to doing well this year, despite of everything. Let's see how Buzz Williams looks in his first year as Terps head coach. All right. 38-30. Let's go ahead and chop up this foolishness that was put on display in downtown Baltimore tonight. Let's go ahead and take a look. Lamar was good. So let's start with that. I thought Lamar is absolutely evolving as a passer. I think he did get away with one there with Brian Branch. I thought that was just a terrible throw, in my opinion. The safety just totally caught him, but Brian Branch did top the pass. However, with a good quarterback, usually they make you pay for it. Lamar actually going down there, driving it down the field, getting a touchdown, got Mark Andrews involved early. I thought that was very, very good. Getting Andrews involved in the action early. Bateman, I thought, was good tonight as well. Security blanket for him. I think he's a good security blanket for Lamar. So definitely. So 3 touchdowns for Lamar tonight, 21-27, 288. That's the good. So the concerns we're having are not from the starting quarterback. I don't think. We'll get to him holding the ball and all that. I'm sure for somebody's in the comments going to say that, but but we'll get to that. All right. NFL defense have adjusted to this RPO. Like 8 and 9 in the box is happening a lot. So defenses have clearly adjusted to Lamar and Derrick Henry and the RPO. The Lions repeatedly sold out, crashing the mesh point and loading it with 9 and 10 boxes to the down. The fumble in the fourth quarter, the fumble that Derrick Henry had in the fourth quarter was his 3rd consecutive game fumbling the football. They are attacking Henry. 3 straight games I've seen this. Buffalo did it. Cleveland did it. Buffalo did it. Cleveland did it. Detroit did it again tonight. They are attacking and putting 9, 10 guys on the box. If you're wondering why Derrick Henry is fumbling the ball, that's why. I counted it several times tonight during the game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're running the ball. They're ready for the RPO. Even Lamar on the other side, they're crashing the RPO as well. Here's Josh here. I honestly don't think that performance, they are the Super Bowl favorites anymore, at least less than they were. No question about it. And Josh is absolutely right. You don't deserve to be Super Bowl favorites when you look like that. Like that. So he's absolutely right. They may still get there. We'll see. But you got a tough early schedule and all that. So, but the mesh point, teams are going that like this. This is why this is why Henry's fumbling the ball. Now, we'll say this. Even with that, we've never seen this. We've never seen this 3 straight games. As long as I've been watching Derrick Henry, he's been in the league 10 years now, I think, or something like that, that he's fumbled the football. There you go. That should do. He's fumbled the ball 3 straight games in the fourth quarter, snacked out by Aiden Hutchinson as well. They have to do something with this RPO and get that squared away because teams are absolutely just diving at that. They're just, I mean, I saw it all night long. They were just diving. As soon as before Lamar even hands it off, there's 3-4 guys on them, and they're just ready. So this happens in the NFL. Happens in the NFL. When you have a play that's working or something that's working or whatever, tush push notwithstanding in Philly, teams adjust. Teams figure it out. Teams do something with that. That's exactly what I see what's going on with the RPO. Henry's even fumbling the ball because of it, because he's getting attacked so much as well. Defense, my goodness, that was terrible. Absolutely terrible by the defense tonight on all levels. What was that? 151 from Montgomery tonight. That was just on both sides. The Ravens were pushed around, period. You cannot get pushed around. Let me tell you something. You can talk all you want about quarterback, running back, receivers, DBs, skill people. What wins and loses football game? The point of attack, the line of scrimmage. Pushed around, the Lions completely shoved them around. And I just was talking to Josh about this here on Twitter. What was wrong is like this. They just got shoved around. Just got shoved around on the line of scrimmage. And you can't get shoved around on the line of scrimmage. Is that Matabuke and Kyle Van Noy were sidelined with injuries, and it showed. It really did. The pass rush was much less tonight. And like no sacks of that. Roquan Smith and Kyle Hamilton. These are your two guys now that have to be your main guys to step up. I thought they were very quiet tonight, both of them. Even Kyle Hamilton. Usually Kyle Hamilton is usually all over the field. He looked a little tentative. They had some tackles tonight, but they just didn't do. The Lions really ran the ball. They had 2 drives, 90 plus 2. Like they scored. They started at the 2 and scored. I think it was 2-yard line. And then they did it again here. Let's see the comments here as well. I honestly don't think I really read that one. Like the Longhorns, the Ravens are one of the most overhyped teams that didn't perform. But they didn't perform tonight, or whether they're overhyped or not. Like the Longhorns, he's a big Arch Manning fan. Not really. The Ravens can blow out bad teams. The Lions came to play tonight, so there's no question about that. Matabuke and Kyle Van Noy didn't play. That was big time. Kyle Hamilton, and they were quiet. I was really looking for a big Kyle Hamilton play or a big Roquan play, especially. Where were you guys? Always been quiet all season long. Really no sacks. Really now is your chance, Adafi Owe, to step up and show now your opportunity. There was nothing tonight. The Lions just ran the football up and down the field, over 200 plus yards. Montgomery had 151. And what was the total for the Lions on the ground? It had to be 224. Come on. So that was bad. That was just terrible stuff, I thought. Bottom line, not good at all as well. Jamar Gibbs, and they deliver steady production. I mean, that was they could have ran for more yardage tonight if they had wanted to. Offensive line. I think the number is 7. I put 6. I think the number was actually 7 sacks as well. I think because I wrote it right before. So it was 7 sacks from Lamar. Some of that was Lamar does, in fact, hold on to the ball longer because he's trying to create plays. He's trying to create something out on the field. So that's some of that. But they don't pass block when they just with the hat on the hat. That's what you got to do. Stanley can do it. Lindenbaum can do it. But, man, they just Rosengarten, I thought, was better tonight. Rosengarten, I think, was better tonight. Some of these were cover sacks, but this line has got to be better than this. Aiden Hutchinson was just all over the field tonight. Aiden Hutchinson just destroyed. Now, that being said, we are talking about Aiden Hutchinson, I think, one of the best defensive players in the entire league. So that's what he does. He was the guy that knocked out the fumble with Henry. He got a sack later in the game. I thought he was in the Ravens' backfield a lot, him especially, even with him missing guys. He had great success. Aiden Hutchinson had great success against the old line. Offensive line. I've been talking about it all year as well. They really, really miss Pat Ricard. You're now seeing why Ricard has been on the roster as long as he has. It looks totally different. I mean, with them in the pass game as well, because they're just giving you the pass as well. And when you stamp the pass block, you can't block. Amar's able to get away, run away, or whatever, throw the quick hitter. But it's been difficult with the offensive line as well. I don't think they're changing anything. I don't think I doubt seriously that they make any changes as much as we would all like them to. But alarming is the word. This is not good tonight. It's never good, obviously, to lose a game. But Ravens usually win a game like this against an NFC team at home on a Monday night as well. Lamar, I did get this right. This have 7 sacks as well. Struggled badly in pass protection. Constant pressure on each side as well. Not able to throw the ball down the field as well. He did hold the ball trying to make things happen, but again, just overall not performing well tonight at all. The Ravens. You're going to be 1-3 if you're going to play like that against Kansas City. And I know Kansas City has their own problems, but we have not obviously had much success in Kansas City. The schedule is tough early, and they just haven't played well. You played 2 good teams. You gave up 38 points tonight. You gave up 41 to Buffalo, especially late. You got outplayed tonight. Usually I say, like, they give games away. That wasn't what this was. The Lions outplayed them. The Lions were the better football team, and the better football team won the football game tonight. There's no question about that. What has to happen as well? You hope to get Isaiah Likely back in the next game. You hope to get Pat Ricard back. They didn't really sound like tonight, and I heard Troy Aikman and the great Troy Aikman and Joe Buck tonight. They didn't really sound like Matabuke was coming back like in a week or so. They weren't sure how long they're not going to have Matabuke. You got to generate some pass rush. You have to. Like, you had no sacks on Goff tonight. When Goff is clean like he is tonight, he's going to tear you up. He's going to tear you apart. And that's exactly what happened. That last play in this fourth quarter, we know he was absolutely going to go for it. Derrick Henry fumbles in the fourth quarter. In the last 136 games, he had 2. And he had 3 in the last 3. Is age catching up to him? That's a good question. Is age catching up to Derrick Henry? Some people are going to say that. I'm not there yet with that. I believe the reason is they're crashing this offensive line, and he's got to run around 10, 11 guys. Even a Derrick Henry, you're not going to be able to go ahead with when you're facing these 9, 10 man fronts all the time. It's concerning. And I think that's the problem that's the problem that he's having. Now, you can say he's done that a lot of his career, but still now he's running RPO. It's a little bit different than it was when he was in Tennessee. I'm not there yet that it's age or we're concerned, but this is 3 straight games, obviously, that he's fumbled late. This gets you in John Harbaugh's doghouse. Even a Derrick Henry can get in John Harbaugh's doghouse. He does not like running backs to fumble. I've seen him sit. Don't want to make too much of it yet. Tonight, didn't play the end in that last series. Saw Justice Hill. I also, too, and I thank you, Josh, for bringing this up. Keaton Mitchell, the backup, again tonight, healthy scratch. Where was Keaton Mitchell? I mean, this is, and again, we're talking about what they're doing to Derrick Henry, 9 and 10 fronts. If you have Keaton Mitchell in there to kind of loosen things up a bit, the speed back, might help a bit. So Ravens lose tonight. Good question. Ravens lose tonight, 38-30. They just got shoved around. Period. So not a good performance as well. We are going to be there in Kansas City. So this is huge for the loser of this game. So the loser of this game, the two teams who have been perennially in the AFC and hunt, they're going to be 1-3 after this game, despite all the circumstances. So interesting to see what happens. Bad news tonight downtown. So with the Ravens, Lions 38-30 over the Baltimore Ravens. Definitely check us out here on all of our social media platforms. Also watch us live here every Wednesday on the Ravery Sports Podcast and here on Driving to the Top Productions. We are here every week as well. Driving to the Top Productions usually is around 11-ish. To go ahead and check that out. The Ravery Sports Podcast on my channel is right around at 8 o'clock every Wednesday. This week, we will be on there as well, talking about MLB awards. Who's the best players in the MLB? And obviously, we're going to be talking about the Lions and the Chiefs this week as well. Looks like we got one more coming. Ravens dog walking the Weefs. I hope you're right. I hope you're right, Josh. Thank you. Thank all of you for watching the Ravery Sports Podcast. You enjoy the rest of your day. Keep the faith, Raven fans. We'll see you on Wednesday.